Okay, so in this video I am going to show you how to prep your spreadsheet for upload. So you're going to take your completed description spreadsheet and have that open, and you are going to open the description upload file that I'm going to send you. And it just simply looks like this. It's a template that tells all the fields and everything what they're designated to and where they need to go, just to put it in simple terms. So what we're going to do is we are going to, first we have to move our conditions. So if you press Shift, Control, and your down button, it'll take you all the way down to the last one. Press Control X to copy, and we're going to go to the column after. You press Control V. Hold down your Shift button while that column is still highlighted, and just key over, and it will select all of those. Press Control X to cut, or you can right click and select Cut, and then you can come back over to column C, and you're going to paste that, and you can do that simply by pressing Control V. Or you can right click and hit paste, whatever you prefer. Alright, so now that we've moved that around, it's just a necessary step only because it's in a different order on the spreadsheet for upload. So you're going to come over here, pressing Shift, you're going to key over to the last column, press Control while you're holding down Shift and your arrow key, and it will select all of your cells. You're going to hit Control C to copy. I'm going to go back into our description upload spreadsheet. And make sure you are in the lot number column, which is column B on this spreadsheet. And you're just going to press Control V for paste. And then that is going to put everything that you need here into your spreadsheet. So as you can see, you've got a sequence number, which is the way the spreadsheet is going to tell the lots what order they can go in. Your lot numbers, so it knows what lot to associate everything to your seller. Your description is going to become title in this one, and then description is a column we don't use. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So to go ahead and start setting up your spreadsheet, you are going to need to open another spreadsheet, and this is going to be your ecom condition spreadsheet. And this is going to have the HTML code that tells the software what to put in the description field. So back over to your description upload spreadsheet, come over here to where it says sequence. You're going to select the first cell, holding down Shift. You're going to select those three and do something a little different than I told you how to do in the description spreadsheet. You're simply going to double click this little square right here, and it will go ahead and generate all the numbers according to what's next to them in this column. Automatically does it. Alright, so next we are going to start pasting in our item condition codes, which this is just for you to use while you're pasting in those codes, and afterwards we're going to delete this whole column. But for training purposes, I will go ahead and show you the next step. So you're going to go back over to your descriptions condition, your ecom conditions, and you're going to copy and paste these two cells. Just simply press Control C. Going to go back into your description upload, and make sure you're under item condition. You're going to press Control V, and you're going to paste that right next to all the 24s in your spreadsheet. Which is most of them, except for one. So you've got this one little guy right here, so you've got to come back over. That just means it's untested. You're going to come back over here to your ecom condition sheet, and you're going to select the two cells underneath untested, copy them, go back into your description upload, and press Control V to paste that code. Alright, go back up to the top of the spreadsheet, holding down the Shift and Control key, press your arrow down key, and it will select that whole column. We're just going to simply delete that column. We don't need those. That was just for our reference so we could paste in the proper codes. Alright, so coming over here, you see the quantity. All of these have to say 1. Your starting bid for this lot, for this auction, since it's a general auction, is $5. I will tell you whether it needs to be different or not. Okay, so under notes, if you go back into your ecom conditions, that's where you're going to put this stuff over here. This is just the different conditions and terms and whatnot that we use. It's just letting our our bidders know where the auction is located. So this is the one we use for all of our auctions. So you're just going to simply copy this one cell. I'm going to come back over here to description upload. under Notes, and you're going to press Control V. The next cell that you have to paste into is your shipping cell. So make sure you're in the cell directly under shipping. Come back over to your e-com conditions and shipping. So we have different shipping for different auctions. If it starts at $5, we use this one. If it starts at anything less than $5, we use this one. And for our wholesale auctions, we use this one. You will become more familiar with this as you go on and do different type of auctions. So since it starts with a $5 bid, you're going to come over to this cell, make sure it's selected with the little green box around it, Control C to copy, back over to your description uploads, and right here in shipping, you're going to paste that there. Alright, so now you're going to come over to the quantity box, all the way over to the shipping box, and make sure those 4 cells are highlighted. And you're just going to do the same thing with that little square right here. It'll drop all the information down instead of having to copy paste it all. And then that preps your spreadsheets with all the coding that the website needs to tell customers all the information that's pertinent to that lot. And then you're going to save this as a CSV, which is a comma space value delimited, something like that. But just make sure you save it as a CSV within the proper folder. So you're going to go to Save As. You're going to browse. And then you're going to go into your proper folder, which on my computer is under Pictures. You can put yours wherever you see fit. So my folder's in Auction Training. And we're going to go to the 14234 General. And we're going to save that as the Auction ID, General. And I do this just to make it easy on me. You don't have to, but if you could put something like CSV or final spreadsheet, just something that lets me know that this is the final spreadsheet that we need to use for upload would be great. I prefer CSV. Then you're just going to hit save, and it will save that as a CSV. So you can go ahead and close out of that. And then that completes how to prep your spreadsheets. And in the next video, I will show you how to resize your images.